I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. What's up? And I was great because I signed on and Mike's all fucking G'd up over here. Urban camo hoodie.
It's funny. I have a friend I had a friend who was living with me for a little while, and it was cold, and he didn't have the proper attire. And I'm like, here, do you need to borrow a sweater? Here, you can borrow this one. And he's like, you fucking kidding me? Urban camo? Are you fucking kidding me? Urban camo. And this is not urban camo.
Well, no,
It's a Target special. Those are birds.
Oh, very clever.
Very clever. I'm
Nice.
removing it for the time being.
Yeah. Just let it go, sister. Let it breathe. Because you can dream. You can eat. You can dance. And when you're tired, you can go dream. That would be fair.
Can you hear that?
Yeah. So you're getting a message from space? Is that the future
There's
calling?
a message from space. Yes, there is. And it would happen to be... Oh, I don't want that call.
Oh. We're calling from the future.
Exactly.
Coming down the airways. What's the internet?
And I hang up on you.
All right. Hanging up on the internet.
Did you notice that all the Transformers, other than Optimus Prime, they all talk like this?
Yeah, a lot of them do.
I will stay with him, Optimus.
Yeah, which is really weird when they're like, it'll be like a Ford Ranger. They're like,
Yeah.
Optimus, I just received the news. You're like, what?
Exactly.
Get
I'm
outta
the
here.
same way. And then even Bumblebee for a moment at the end of the first one was like, Optimus, I've decided to stay with you.
Oh, that movie.
And he's a fucking Camaro. It should have been like, bum, 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 ding, ling, ling, bum, bum,
Yeah.
bum. I'm staying here.
It should have been voiced by like Gene Simmons or Kid Rock. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm taking off. Oh, jacket's off, nigga. Jacket's off.
Take it off. Take it off.
Take it off.
We'll talk till it's boring, like every other show.
Nano, nano. Yeah. Nano.
Come in, Olsen. All right, I'm doing horizontal.
No! You can see it!
Okay.
Ah!
Fire!
Armpit hair.
Here's to the armpit. Here's the Don King in a headlock.
Yeah! Yeah. So here we are. We're back again.
For those playing at home, when you hear armpit hair, you could do a shot.
Yeah. Do a shot.
Oh, I didn't know it was that kind of show. Oh, Mike, what was the thing we did last show? This is one of the few successes of last show, which was what was it? It was like a fast roundtable thing of was it things that annoyed us? Was that?
Oh, shit.
I forgot what it was. I forgot what we called it.
I can't remember what it was. Oh, shit.
We don't have to do it, but it was like it was kind of funny. I was like, oh, that was actually fun,
Well,
but we don't have to do it since it's anyway.
I say we talk about it on break.
Okay.
This is the point where I wish I knew like sign language. I'm like,
Let's not. I know. I know. That's what's funny. Yeah. So, okay. So, hey, we're back. We're VOR.
hi.
The future. The future of Star Wars.
The future of Star Wars, the future of VOR. How about the future of all of us in general?
Yeah. 2012 over. Next. What's up?
That exactly. And one of the reasons why I say that is because I've been sort of thinking about since the end of this, I didn't quite take the end of VOR seriously in terms of, well, obviously Deep Space Tragedy was really weighing heavy on my mind. And I always kind of thought that VOR would be there and with not I wouldn't say tensions, but with the ebb and flow of Star Wars love between the three of us.
Yeah.
I guess for me, VOR was always teetering. As a matter of fact, let's call a spade, and let's just say that since show number 2, this show has
4
been
years
teetering.
ago. Show number 2.
4 years ago, this show has been teetering. These are really cool, interesting, fun people that we have no intention of ever letting go of.
Right.
Or losing track of. Like, why would we? That doesn't benefit us. There's no value added in letting these people slip away.
Right.
No fucking way are they going to get away from us this easily. And what's happening with Deke Starkiller? Smart son of a bitch. Let me tell you what. I would rather talk to him on the phone. That way I don't have to spell out the things that I say to him because I'm afraid he's grading. So and they've got some really cool people here who in some, I don't feel like we're leaving them in a lurch, but we are, pulling ourselves away in some capacity, but no, we are not taking ourselves from you.
It has ebbed and flowed. Now it seems to be, for us, it seems to be kind of really ebbing. But along the way, I mean, the thing that has at least brought me back a lot, and it's not like a rock star thing to say here, but come on, look at my guns. Look at my guns.
Oh, I know. In the video, they look nice, don't they? I even have a cut. I've got this one here.
Let's check the lighting here.
Oh, look at you! You got
forward.
that shit. Yeah.
Got some,
Okay, now hold on. Check this shit out.
Oh. There's not gonna be any more movies, So
Right.
for the older fans, the fans of the OT, it seems like there's less and less beyond rehash of toys and things that play on nostalgia. So that's what I always think about. Like, really, where is this all going? Because how many Darth Vaders can we buy? How many Darth Vader statues can we buy? Is there going to be an ultimate Darth Vader statue you can buy? Why don't you just buy a costume? So this is just what's in my head, man. And will it get to a point where, and it's hard to fathom. It's hard to fathom the day when you may not declare it, but you'll look back and go, I just really don't think about Star Wars, and I don't actively pursue it anymore.
Right.
And a lot of it, I think, is just the age we're getting, maybe the age we're getting into. Or it's just what's being offered that just doesn't resonate anymore. So, Well, because we've come back year after year. There's always been something that would capture our interest, whether it's new characters or old characters. I mean, the Clone Wars was full of promise, and it's not because it's new that we don't like it, as VOR in general,
Right.
But for me, there's things like, again, story and character. Mostly, the characters that are in the story don't need to be there. I wish you were focusing on clones. And the stories you do tell, I wish you'd make a stand of whether they're for kids or if they're for mature audiences. And then you could maybe make something really interesting that would keep me there every episode. That's
the thing is like, it still means the same thing to me. And I have a feeling that being the light core and the not very picky, it'll probably mean the same thing to me when I'm 60 years old.
That's interesting. And I think you're right. I think that's a good way to look at it.
Because it's entertainment, Ed.
I know, and that's
However,
the thing that it comes down to is on the whole, on the world grand scheme, it's a bunch of fucking movies.
I know, but I do have to tell you this. All seriousness, I need you to take the cap off your bottle. Chrome and Dust, that's a fucking religion right there. It's a fucking religion. It's a religion. There's a religion. Yeah.
Here's to Chrome and Dust. Here's to Deep Space Tragedy.
Deep Space Tragedy, Chrome and Dust.
Right back at you, baby.
Please. Those are religions. Star Wars, come on, it's a movie. Because I know it's getting close to that time.
Well, I'm just saying.
It's from one of the.
There's nothing
What's that?
there. This is empty.
Oh, okay. Garçon. Dad. Father. Dad comes by, no shirt on. Hey! I'll slap you in the next week.
Bring you a fucking Budweiser. Yeah.
Get your faggot haircut.